Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "If it weren't for the darkness, you wouldn't be able to see the stars." And it's important to know that it's just gonna happen. Whatever your version of it is, you just have to know that it's going to happen. You can't let any exterior factors determine whether or not what you want to do and accomplish and create is going to come to fruition. You can't let anyone outside of you control how you feel about what you're doing within yourself. And with so many people that have made it in this world, take Morgan Freeman, began acting at age 9, didn't make it big until age 50 in Hollywood. So many others as well, Walt Disney, Colonel Sanders, and the list goes on and on. Ray Kroc from McDonald's. It's wild how many people know these things or have an idea. But when it comes to believing in those closest to them, that make the decision one day to say, you know what? This isn't for me. What I'm doing has been good, but it's not anything more than what it is. I feel it within myself to go and do what I want to do. And it could be a list of things. It doesn't have to be one thing in particular. It's just a dream. There is no dream too big or too small. You just have to know that what it is you want to create, what it is that you want to have happen, can, and with time and effort and dedication and patience, it will happen. You just have to know. And that's the thing that a lot of people get hung up on, because as difficult and as beautiful as the journey is, it's just a constant state of confusion blended with knowing. It's like a confused knowing. You know, it's like you're so patient along the process of what you're doing, and you feel so good about it, and you show up every day and you're so excited, and you just continue to give 110%. Like, you're really about it. You can't live without it. You just continue to wake up and feel inspired to do it. And then you hit this wall at some point and you ask yourself, is what I'm doing really what I'm supposed to be doing? And that right there is probably one of the most challenging questions that is going to pop up in your journey of transition, trying to create something that hasn't really existed for you before. And it's important to know that it's a part of the process. So if you're somebody still watching this video that feels confused, that is really trying to establish themselves in the world of wherever it may be, it could be business, it could be content creation, it could be anything, whatever it is, even an athlete, you just have to know that your time is coming. But you have to stay ready in order to seize the opportunity when it is presented to you. You know, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, sort of thing. So establishing yourself, bettering yourself, continue to showing up for yourself, and, you know, practicing as if you know that you're going to get the call one day, in a sense, you know, like Joe Flacco a couple seasons ago. For all of my football fans out there, he was at home on his couch, but he had stayed conditioned and stayed ready just in case he got an opportunity. He felt that he might. Next thing you know, the Cleveland Browns called him out of nowhere. He took him into the playoffs. They did lose in the first round, I believe. They got smoked, but that's neither here nor there. The thing is, he stayed ready. And when he got the call, he capitalized on it. And there have been so many stories in our civilization and human history of things like that happening. Just over the past 10 years alone, you can go look up stories online. It's quite shocking, to be honest, but, you know, it really goes to show that your mental fortitude is very crucial, because it might be the people closest to you that, I don't want to say judge you the most, but they're not going to believe in you to the extent that you wish they would, which is why it's tough to play big in the world of small minds. You know, play small, win small, play big, win massive, win magnificently. And, just keep plugging along. For as cliche as it is, Thomas the Tank Engine back in the day, just keep going, just keep pushing and be optimistic and be fun and have fun with the process. Don't let what you're not getting make you feel bitter in the moment that you're having. Like I said, you don't have to know how it's going to happen. You don't have to know when it's going to happen. You just have to know and truly believe that it's going to happen. The other day I was listening to a really great interview at Lewis Howe's channel on YouTube. Go check him out. He's phenomenal. Amazing. Him and Jay Shetty, man, hats off to you, Ed Milet. These guys are doing wonders in the world of mental health and just, higher sense of self. And there was this gentleman who I can't recall his name, but he's in the health and wellness industry, and his story was absolutely incredible. It's fairly recent. You should go check it out on Lewis Howe's channel after this one. And, he said something so powerful in that video that really stuck out to me in particularly. And it was just a matter of, certain things happen in our life that we can't really understand in the moments why, right? But you have to be optimistic about it and happy about it. Even when challenging things happen, you thank the creator, God, universe, whatever it is for you. You just thank that for happening. And you are enthusiastic about it and genuine as well. It's you want to be genuine about these things, as genuine as you can be anyways. And the toughest part about any journey, one, is getting started, and two, it's having the mental fortitude to rely on yourself in those challenging moments. So even if things are not happening for you now, doesn't mean that they're not happening for you now. They're just not happening in the way that you want them to. They're not happening in the way that you had hoped they would. And that's a challenging thing to grasp. So the more you can kind of take your feeling out of the picture and replace your feelings of negativity, self-doubt, worry, fear, am I doing this? Is this the right thing? You just need to focus on doing. Focus on showing up. Focus on still fueling that creativity. Stay focused and just keep going, because at one point, all it takes is one moment for your whole life to change. And if you know that it's going to happen, if you can see yourself where you want to be and you can feel those emotions behind it, it's only a matter of time before it actually comes into fruition. So just remember to focus on what it is that you're doing, focus on your why, and let go of the no, let go of the how. Focus on the no. Just know that it's going to happen. Know that you're doing the right thing. And know as well to not cheat yourself of trying new things and new experiences. If you've been doing the same thing for a long time and, it hasn't changed, nothing's improved, and you're starting to feel a little stale, then try something different. Whether it's trying something different in what you're doing or just trying something different in general. Oftentimes we create this has to happen this way sort of mentality. And that's not how it goes when you create what you want. When you think about what you want, we have a natural knack and ability to try to control every situation we're in as human beings. It's just one of our flaws. And it's so funny to me because I found myself doing the same thing for so long, thinking that what my path was, which I set for myself and convinced myself that that's what I had to be doing, was what I had to be doing in order to get everything I wanted. And come to find out, it was the opposite. It was a valid stepping stone. It was definitely part of what I was supposed to be doing, but it wasn't everything, and I'm an all-in type of cat. Like, I'm either all in or I'm not in. And that reflects back to what I mentioned about that interview in Lewis Howe's was, if 98% of you is all in, but 2% of you isn't, that 2% is going to win every time. And there is no question about it. I've been there. I've traveled that road many times, and it's so true. So, as difficult as it may be, you just got to know. All right? You just got to know. Get rid of how, get rid of when, replace that with no and knowing, and go check out my other video, How to Manifest, because it is a brilliant concept put together in a short time frame that is very relatable. So other than that, just wanted to bless you with this video. Happy Saturday, by the way, and go out and enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy being fueled and motivated, and inspire yourself today. Get inspired, be of service for someone else. Go out there and try to make someone else smile. Hold the door for someone, give them a compliment, do things that are going to make you feel better as a bonus, because making other people feel better is always going to make somebody feel better doing the action. So do what you can do. Don't stress what you can't do. Focus on what you're doing. Have fun. Just know, don't try to find out when. Don't try to find out how. Let the path continue to create itself as you take the steps forward, and be open to everything and attached to nothing, in the words of Wayne Dyer. That being said, thank you for tuning on into another one. Matty Pace coming at you live, saying one life, one love. I'm out, baby.